All right, let's get going here.
We don't have Camille.
Oh, it's Camille today.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you guys don't need me then.
Well, we always need you, Nay.
I know.
People look forward to you.
It's true. Over 50 eye candy.
Over 50 eye candy is Nay.
Yeah, exactly. Over 50 eye candy.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim and Katie.
Hey, Nay.
Hey, Nay.
Well, today we're super excited. You guys can see right above my head here is Camille. Back
Yay!
from having her baby girl, Gemma,
Camille's
back
back.
in December.
Yeah, October.
I mean, the last of...
December.
It
No,
was-
just kidding.
Holy May.
She was
December
born on
was
October.
right. No, just kidding. Yeah, October.
October
The end of
1st.
October. Oh, the beginning of October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great
It's all right,
birthday.
I
Nay.
know, right?
Well, yay, Camille. We're so excited that you're here.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm
back.
excited to be here.
Yes.
Well, Camille, you know that the title of this segment is called Court Cases with Camille. But
Yes.
before we start with you, we've got to check in with these two and make sure there's no updates.
Guess what? You know, on last week's episode, we talked. My sister-in-law said how much Nay looks like her grandpa. So,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
see?
Look at you, Nay. You are her
Yeah.
grandpa.
Oh, yeah. That does look
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
similar.
That is cute. Don't you think, Nay?
Yep.
Look at you guys'
I know.
noses.
That's so great how we look
Eyes.
alike.
Yeah,
That's
and then there was another one. Well, okay, this one. I can't do a side by side, but let's see,
Yeah, but
Nay.
No,
Nay
but
is
I
on
could-
the thing.
Right.
Get closer, Nay.
Yeah. Yeah, come towards the there.
whoa.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, you're twins.
Look at
Wow.
that. Well,
That's uncanny.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
It's been a few months. We've missed Camille, and we've been looking
Yes.
forward to this episode for like 3 weeks now because she said she was ready,
Forever.
and we're like, yes, yes, yes.
And then I bailed out
So-
last week. I'm so sorry.
that was okay. We did off the cuff.
We
See,
we cried a little bit. Nay was able to say we laughed, we cried.
You're
cried.
right. The crying part was true that week. Yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you have for us this week, Camille? I
Okay.
can't wait to hear.
Well, I
Yes.
went through so many things. You guys, like, I have been, like, seeing so many things that I want to talk about, like, really.
Yeah.
And you guys even brought up some good ones when you did the podcast about me. That was I enjoyed that. Thank you for doing a podcast about me.
Yeah, we were so screwy.
I wanted to remind you, I was thinking, because I was listening to the podcast that you guys did about the, like, recap of past podcasts.
Oh yeah.
And
Nay's
so-
faves.
I was just going to remind you how I came about was you guys did a podcast about, like, it was about a school shooting, about a teenager who
Oh,
did
yeah.
the school shooting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you talked about how his parents got arrested or got in trouble too, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so after
yeah.
you guys did that podcast, I sent you the longest email novel on the planet of all of the research I had done to look into why they would be arrested.
That's right. That's right.
And so then we were like, "Well, that was great. Let's do that more." So
yeah.
Yes.
there's my
yeah.
reminder of how I
Okay,
I
good.
came
I'm
to
glad to know.
I think after we read that email, we were like, wow, Camille really researches things. We need to have
Yeah.
her on for court cases.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
less
did such a
work
deep
for
dive
us.
on that.
Yeah, I
That's
love it.
interesting.
Oh
yeah,
man.
I'm glad to remember that. Camille,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, so there was my little flashback. So I went through a bunch of like thoughts and I finally landed because this is happening like in just a couple weeks. Have you guys
good.
heard about Kouri Richins? This is a Utah case.
Oh, yes. The Summit County girl.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know it was just happening. Wow.
Okay. Kouri Richins is from Utah. She went to school for a little bit, but then she got into real estate. And then in 2019, she became like an investor and formed her own business and like tried to flip houses, like buy and fix them up and then resell them kind of thing.
Okay.
But before she did that, she was working at Home Depot, and that's where she met her husband, Eric. He ran a stone and mason business that he made himself and managed. They dated for a while, and then they had a kid, and then they got married. And then after their first son that they had before they got married, they had 2 more sons. So they had 3 sons total. And they lived in Camas. And on their wedding day, here's an interesting fact. On their wedding day, Eric's mom came up with a prenup agreement for them to sign.
Okay. She wrote it up.
She wrote it up.
Herself?
So I don't even know how legally binding that is, because she just kind of made it herself. But
that's interesting.
She made it, and then it stated that in the event that Eric would die, that Kouri would get like half of his assets. So like half of his business, or like stakes in his business, and then like at least half the equity in the house. So Kouri had this business that she would buy and sell homes, right? And then he would like work on houses that she bought and fixed up, but he wasn't really a part of her business. He would just like, if she needed some masonry work done, then he would do that. And like from the outside, people said that their marriage looked really good. Like they
always do.
Right. They always look really good. But
so in love.
That's why it's best if your marriage does not look good.
People are
then
like,
you know you're safe.
those people are doomed.
Yes, one of them's gonna get murdered.
Okay, so around 2020, Eric found out that Kouri had been making like financial moves that he didn't agree to. So she took out a HELOC, which is like a home equity line of credit, on their house. And it was worth like $250,000. And then she withdrew like $100,000 from Eric's personal bank account. And then she even spent like $30,000 on his credit cards. And then she also took some like business distributions from his company that were supposed to be used to pay taxes. And then that was like $134,000. Wow. And then she also had taken out several life insurance policies that like totaled like $2 million.
She was really setting it up.
Well, she was. And so the life insurance was done in like 2015, 2017. So it was done a little earlier. But he found out about all of it in 2020. And so he confronted her about it, and he was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, her houses that she was flipping were not doing well. She was, I think, underwater in a lot of the houses.
So that's the issue. Yeah,
taking money to help. Yeah,
and she was claiming that her business was thriving. She didn't tell anybody that she was failing, like she was bombing. She was not doing well. So she had taken all this money from him. And then when
did he know?
He didn't know. He didn't know.
No. I mean, he didn't know that she was bombing.
Right.
Her businesses.
No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
No, because she was
using
made
it seem like she was sick. Yeah.
She was using all of this money to cover it up.
Okay.
So he finally like learned about it. I didn't say how he learned about it, but he finally figured it out. And then once he learned about it, he contacted like a divorce lawyer and like started talking about making moves that way. And then he also changed his estate plan so that his sister would be in charge in the event that he died. His sister would be in charge, and she could help out his sons, and took the power away from his wife. So he was like, "No, you're not doing that, bro." And so all of that happened in like 2021 is like they kind of went through this year where they were figuring this all out. Well, Valentine's Day, I mean, this is allegedly right here. Okay. Allegedly, on Valentine's Day in 2022, Kouri had bought a sandwich from like a restaurant. It doesn't say where.
Yeah.
But she brought a sandwich and gave it to Eric. But there's suspicion that it was laced with fentanyl.
Oh, gosh.
After he ate it, he broke into hives and like couldn't breathe. And then luckily he like had his son's EpiPen and he used his son's EpiPen and then he took like a bunch of Benadryl and like slept it off and he was okay. But after that incident, he like called one of his friends and was like, bro, I'm pretty sure my wife is trying to poison me. Like he like told his friend about this whole incident and was like, I got this wife. Like we're kind of fighting. She gave me this sandwich and then I was dying. I'm okay now. But bro, that was sketchy.
Well, and he must have had a feeling that he was in danger because he changed his life insurance or all this stuff.
Right. He changed all of this stuff.
He might get killed.
Right. Because he even changed one of his life insurance policies so that she wouldn't be the beneficiary anymore. Like he tried to change stuff so that she couldn't get anything. And maybe he thought that would like prevent something or I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
But yes.
That doesn't necessarily mean that he thought she was going to kill him. It just means that he didn't want her to get the money because she was misusing it. And so he trusted her sister and didn't want the life insurance payout and all that. But
they're getting divorced.
For sure. No, I mean, sure there had to be
a lot of people don't assume they're going to die unless there's some sort of
That's the thing. Yeah. There had to be like some other things going on. Like they must have been fighting like hardcore for him to be like, whoa, I had this like huge crazy reaction. I think she's poisoning me. Like I mean, anyway. Yeah. And like I'm laughing because I'm like, if there's a moment in my mind where I think someone is poisoning me, I like run from. I'm like, okay, I'm done with you. Like, goodbye.
Yeah, right.
No. He like they were like still together.
I don't know, Camille. Isn't that a little extreme? Give her a chance.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, so then like a few weeks later, like it was just a few weeks later, on March 3rd, Kouri had made Eric a drink. It was a Moscow Mule. And she was celebrating, she was saying she was celebrating a business opportunity, was what she was claiming. And they were celebrating, he drank, and then she made the drink, and then she's saying that one of their kids had a nightmare. So she went because it was in the evening, it was like 9:15, that she made this drink, and then she's saying that one of their kids woke up and was having a nightmare. So she went and like laid with one of the kids and then fell asleep with one of the kids.
That sounds plausible. That happens to me like 3 nights out of 7.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
And then she says she woke up around 3 and then she went to go to bed and she found Eric and he was unresponsive. And she tried to give him like CPR and she calls 911 and he's dead. He was dead. So then they did an autopsy and they found 5 times the lethal dosage of fentanyl in his system. So,
that's kind of smart to use fentanyl though.
Right?
I mean, as a side note,
well,
because it's so lethal with such a small amount.
With a little bit.
Yeah. You don't need much to kill
someone.
I wonder
if it's tasteless too. Is it tasteless?
Well, because I think it's like a isn't it a pain? I should have done research on what fentanyl was, but isn't it like a pain management, like kind of an opioid, but not opioid?
It's used in. Let's see. Nay, look that up. Look,
is Nay looking it up right now?
All I know is fentanyl overdoses happen all the time because it's such a small amount that's over the limit. It's so easily.
It's so easy.
It's like that's why Prince died and Michael Jackson, and fentanyl is like super toxic if you get. And what they'll do, these illegal drug people, it's a filler in like cocaine or pain meds.
Right.
It's a
right.
filler.
It can be
Mm.
placed
And the-
in.
Yeah, and then they'll
Oh.
mix them in like Ziplocs. And here it's this like so carefully dosed that people overdose like all the time on fentanyl.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
anyway, go
okay.
ahead, Nay.
And
Did you find
It
out?
is tasteless and odorless and colorless.
Oh, yes, you're right, Katie. That is the perfect.
The chocolate chip cookie effect is where they mix it with other drugs, and it's like the
Oh,
chips
Oh,
yeah.
in a cookie.
yeah.
Just a
So-
little bit of it. And it says here
Yeah.
that about 2 milligrams, roughly the size of 5 to 7 grains of salt, is typically fatal for an average adult.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just
5
a tiny
grains.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Wow.
what happens is these people, like, that get hooked on pain meds, they'll start buying their pain meds on the black market,
Right.
and then they're laced with
Right.
fentanyl, and
Right.
they'll
Oh.
die really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, how much did he have in his system, Camille?
It said
5
5 times the lethal dose.
So he had like
So he
20
was-
grains of salt.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like
that would be if it was pure,
25
so
to be exact.
the equivalent.
25. Wow.
So yeah, so okay.
That's a lot.
So then after his death, she wrote and self-published a children's picture book that's called Are You
I remember
Are
that.
You With Me? And it was like almost roughly 1 year after he died.
Because they didn't know that she was guilty, right?
Not yet.
At first.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she published the book before they even knew she was.
Right.
Yes.
Well, so it
Had
says that
killed
her
him.
book. Well, so it says her book was published in March of 2023, and then in May of 2023 was when she was arrested.
Hey, okay.
So she was arrested.
So they were starting to suspect.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
And she was denied bail, and her trial starts next month.
Okay.
But what was I was gonna say something else. Hang on, let me go back. So she's claiming that like he was a drug user, and so this was all him, and that he accidentally overdosed because he did drugs. And then
Mhm.
there's people who are like, he didn't do drugs, like what are you talking about? And so but like the prosecution has like deleted text messages that like are about like drug purchases that she did. And they also like they had a search warrant for her house, and in that search they found this like orange notebook, and they referenced this orange notebook a lot, that she like basically made like a whole timeline and wrote down all the details of how she like killed him, like kind of thing.
It's so
she's
weird.
She's like
stupid.
so dumb.
I
Yeah.
know.
The
It's like, don't write that
Right?
stuff down.
The problem with the orange notebook is that it's kind of unclear whether they were allowed to take that orange notebook
Oh.
when they were searching their house for, because like it was unclear. Like I couldn't find exactly what the search warrant was for,
Mm-hmm.
but there's some question of whether the orange notebook was like underneath the claims of the search warrant. And so like if it is, then they're like, this is a home run. But if it's not, then like it was obtained, like it's like kind of the poison of the forbidden fruit. What is that? What's that saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
What
like
is that saying?
We've
fruit
all
of the
got bats in the belfry, so don't ask us.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The
right.
belfries, that's right.
fruit of the poisonous
But
tree.
I know what you're saying.
It's the fruit of the
Yeah.
poisonous
Oh,
tree
okay.
like law that like if you
Uh-huh.
even if you get evidence illegally, it cannot be used, kind of thing.
I know,
I know, I hate that.
I know. I
It's
know.
the worst.
And I just think, can't the police be more careful?
Right.
You know, they should
right.
know the
They
rules.
should be more like
Yeah.
concise
Well,
about
'cause this-
what they do.
Wait,
It
we better
happens.
not take. Yeah, we can't take the orange notebook because it's not in our
Not
search
part of the-
warrant or
Right.
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
Go
Uh-huh.
get a better warrant and get right back here in
Yes.
an hour.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
it.
Hide it, tuck it under the mattress, and then come back
And come
for
back for it. Yeah.
Yes.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, so they also did searches like on her phone, and they found like Google searches. You guys, people in their Google searches, they're so bad
I
at
know.
it. They're
I
so
know.
bad at it. So here's
They always do it. It's always like, how do you commit murder
Yeah, so
and make it look
Yeah.
like suicide?
so yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so here's what her searches were that were a little like red flags. What is considered the lethal dose of fentanyl? Can FBI find deleted messages? How long does life insurance companies take to pay?
Okay.
Can you delete everything on an old iCloud account?
Oh
You
my.
know what? I've got a business idea that's just come to mind. And you guys can
Okay.
probably guess. We write a book that has all this information in it.
In it,
We start making notes of all these Google searches these murderers
these
do.
idiots.
And
do.
then we sell it for like a bunch of money to people so they
Right.
can't be traced.
right.
Yeah.
That would make
How
us
about
millions.
how about we call it "How to Commit the Perfect
Perfect
Murder"?
Yeah. yeah. A Google-less murder.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Google-less murder.
Because I
Um,
swear, it's like every Dateline I watch, it's like, and
I know.
then
And then they
we
Googled it.
found, yeah.
Ah,
Bunch of
Oh.
idiots.
Yeah.
Anyway, the prosecution is like, it's kind of a red flag. She was having an affair. I can't find much about it,
As usual.
but
Mhm.
like there was a text message that she sent to a guy that she was seeing that was like, oh man, if only he weren't in the picture anymore. Like it was like 2 days before he died, kind of thing. So
Right.
Maybe
That's another
that
way
was
they're
the
stupid.
forbidden fruit you were trying to think of, Camille.
so yeah, so they had some like major red flags. They arrested her, and then you guys, while she's in prison, in jail, because she can't get bail. I was gonna look up why she can't get bail, but she can't get bail.
Flight risk.
She's a flight
Isn't that
risk.
why they-
I
yeah,
mean, that's.
I don't know.
I think that's probably
Yeah.
I
why.
think that's a lot of reason why. Yeah.
But she wrote this letter to her mom while she was in jail, and they refer to the letter as like the walk the dog letter, because she'd written this letter, and then like on top she'd written like in big bold letters, remember to walk the dog. And so she sent this so she had this letter in jail, and then they somehow like intercepted it, or I don't know if they got a copy of it or they just took it, or they got this letter that she wrote in the mail in jail that was like basically telling her mom that her mom should go talk to her brother and get him to go tell her lawyer that it's basically like tell the brother that he should make up this story about the husband, about Eric, and like how Eric had told him that he liked to go down to Mexico and get fentanyl down there, and that he was a druggie and he did drugs all the time, and all these times that the husband told the brother that he was doing drugs, kind of thing.
Oh gosh.
And so they got this letter, and they're like, bro, like you're making up a witness right now, like you're doing this in plain sight, and
Out
then
of your brother?
right out of your brother,
Yeah.
right? And then and she was trying to be like, oh, and say that you got him the drugs, or like, because the problem is that they're trying to figure out where the drugs came from, right? And
Right.
so they're claiming like there's this whole story about there was a drug dealer that has come forward and said like, oh yeah, I sold her fentanyl right before that happened. And now
There you go.
he's coming back though right now and saying, actually, I've changed my statement. I actually sold her OxyContin, not fentanyl. And so it was different. And then so now
She
this
got-
is like
She got to him.
well, this is what I think. I'm like, bro, her family definitely got to that guy and was like, hey, we'll give you money if you say that.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know that's
Yeah.
what really
Yeah.
happened. Obviously, I don't know.
yeah.
But
Could be.
I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, it's really sketchy that all of a sudden now he's like, oh yeah, I didn't sell her fentanyl. I just sold her OxyContin.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
now they're trying to figure out, like, if they can prove where this, or like, if they can figure out where this fentanyl came from. And so if she's thinking that, like, they can prove that he got it from some source in, like, Mexico, then it could be that it was his fault and that he overdosed, not that she bought it from some guy, or like there was talk,
Okay.
there was some talk of like the housekeeper like was in trouble too, because she had helped connect with the drug dealer, or she was involved with the drug somehow. I'm not sure how the housekeeper comes into it, but the housekeeper was is kind of a part of it. Clearly, I really did great research this time. I'm sorry.
No, you did. You can't remember all of it.
And so
Well, it sounds like all these things that the defense is going to try is kind of weak.
it really is. And so, well, listen to what she said about this letter that she wrote, right?
It's
She was
basically like,
Okay.
yeah, you know we did it, but you're not allowed to know.
right.
Yeah.
She said that this letter that she wrote, it was just a fictional story that she made up. Like, she was just like trying her hand at some fiction. So it's not a real
my
letter
goodness.
to her mom. It's just some
Oh my
fictional
gosh.
story that she wrote. It's not a part
Yeah.
of her case at
Oh,
all.
gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if she is found guilty, in the trial, the trial seriously starts like in just a few weeks, and it's in Summit County. It's here in Utah,
Okay.
and she
What are the cities of
I
Summit
know-
County?
like Park City,
Like Camas,
Camas.
Park City.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's like
guess where she
20
lived.
minutes from Heber.
Yeah, okay.
North, west, east.
And I wrote down. Hang on, I wrote down what she's being charged for: aggravated murder, attempted aggravated murder for the whole sandwich thing.
Yeah.
Insurance fraud and forgery for all of the stuff that she changed to get the money from him without him knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's found guilty, she'll face life in prison without parole. And they're not seeking the death penalty; they're just seeking life in prison with no parole. So,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, it'll be interesting to hear in the next couple weeks of what's going on with that and what happens, because
Yeah.
this is kind of a funny case that she's just like, oh,
Yeah, it
I
is.
didn't do this.
And it's here in Utah.
And it's a Utah thing. Yeah. Isn't that,
Yeah.
Utah
isn't that
thing,
interesting?
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But always, it's like all these murders that we always hear, it's like just people. I always just think, why don't they just divorce their husband? Like the husband will kill his wife so he can be with his lover.
right.
And it's like, just divorce your wife and just then you can go be with her. And
know,
it
I always
wouldn't
say-
matter.
Just say to him, look, I'm going to either leave you or kill you. So
Kill you.
can I just leave you?
Just
And
leave
let's
you.
just not
Yes.
talk ever again because
Yeah.
you don't want to be killed.
Well, but,
Yes, exactly.
but she couldn't just leave him.
Win-win.
She couldn't
She
just
needed
leave.
the
She
money.
wanted the money. Yeah. So she
Yeah,
was trying to
it's
get all
money
of
driven.
the money.
I know.
And
I know, but it never works out. Hardly ever.
Oh,
I
no.
don't
Well,
know.
go
Maybe
to him and
there's
say,
someone.
you can either give me $2 million or I'll kill you. You decide.
I think that's still a crime. I think. I think you
You're
can-
probably right.
I think you can
You're probably
go to
still in
jail for
trouble.
that. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Just say this is
yeah.
between you and me, okay?
Don't go to the
If this
cops
gets
with
out,
this.
Then
Or
you're
else you're
getting
dead.
killed. Yeah.
If
I
you
don't
ever
know.
loved me.
Yes.
Then do this so I don't
Yeah.
have to
Just
kill
it's
you.
always so it's always over the stupidest stuff.
It is.
Like I just
I-
can't stand it.
I know. And I remember this. Sorry. When they arrested her, that's when that was. I had forgotten till you got to that, and that she'd written a children's
That
book, and I
children's
thought.
book.
Yes.
Because she looked all like normal, you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, just like
She
you wouldn't
looks
think she'd
fairly
killed her
normal.
husband.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, well,
Well,
I mean, it's stupid to judge a person by how they look, but I was just like, her? Why would she kill
Yeah,
her husband?
Right. She
yeah,
seemed
you're
normal
right.
enough.
Some people they look like murderers, but
Yeah.
other people look normal.
You're like all figures.
That's definitely murder. Oh man. Well, it's like what you
Yeah.
guys were saying about the
Figures.
with the like eye thing of like
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There's a name
Yeah.
for that, and I tried to remember it so we could talk about it, but
We
I've been
talked about it
noticing.
at the time. What was it?
yeah. Well, we talked
Yeah.
about it, but we didn't
Well,
have
'cause
the
of-
name.
Manson has it.
Yeah.
All these.
Brian, I just watched have you guys seen the
Oh yes,
documentary
I watched that too, Katie. Yes.
with Elizabeth Smart?
oh
Was
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
smart?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
sure enough, Brian Mitchell.
He does
Yeah.
have that.
Three
He
sides
does
of the
have
white showing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
So
I would hate it if I had those eyes because that means I'd have to murder someone.
I know. I'd be like, watch out, Nay. Kim's gonna
Yeah.
after you.
Watch out.
Someone.
Oh, I'm already watching
So she can
out.
take on a lover.
So she
Yeah,
can
you
take
already
on
are.
a lover.
That's true. That's why you murder.
Yeah.
Oh, but Camille,
Sad.
that's I totally forgot about that case until you just
Yeah.
brought it up, and I didn't realize it was already
Oh,
soon to
yeah,
be
it's like
in
happening.
trial,
so yeah, maybe next time we'll have
yeah.
an update on that one.
I wonder. I mean, I always think like, well, slam dunk, she'll be guilty, but sometimes they're not able to do it.
I was gonna say
You know?
sometimes they just.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, you think it's a slam dunk, and then
Well, I started
They're out.
wondering too.
Right.
Like, it's just not very often that things go to trial. Like, usually a lot of the time they try to, like, give them a deal, like, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so I didn't read
Yeah.
anything about a deal though. So either they're like, no, we have enough evidence, we don't need to give you a deal. Like, we can get you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Or she just has been saying like, no, I'm innocent, I'm not taking any deal. I don't know which one it is, but
I have an idea. Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Nay, this isn't including you because you're in Canada. What if it's on my bucket list to go to a big trial? Because
ooh.
can't people go in and watch?
I don't know
Can't-
what the
isn't that-
Depends.
Yeah, it just depends on
Depends.
if the judge opens it to the public or not. It's like the judge makes the
Yeah.
call, I believe.
No, I
Well,
don't
okay.
even
It
think that's
depends.
right. I think you can go.
No. Some cases are closed to the public.
Well,
Some
But I think
clo-
that's
closed
on the
to
case.
Yeah. Oh.
well,
yeah.
closed to
it's-
be.
It depends on the case.
Well, Camille, will you get
'Cause
on
Camille's
this and
right.
see?
Camille's right. It's up to the judge.
I
Yeah,
think it is.
but
I
I
think
don't
the
know-
judge.
I think it's whether or not they'll like record it and stuff. Isn't that what the judge decides?
Maybe.
Or
I don't know.
Public
I don't know.
too.
Public. Well, but I think people can. Yeah, but the big
Yeah.
cases, it'd be like fill up the.
Because are you
Courtroom.
wanting us to go and heckle?
Yes, I want us to go to a big court case and sit in one day. Like I
That
think
would
that
be
would be
fun.
so fascinating.
Well, let's pick one and see if we can go.
Well, that's
get
what
into
I'm
it.
saying. Let's see this Kouri.
Okay,
chick,
so Google-
since it's up in Park City.
Google AI says yes, most court hearings in the United States are open to public on a first come, first served basis, allowing anyone to observe proceedings in person. Exclusions include cases involving juveniles, sensitive family matters, or when a judge closes the proceedings for safety
yeah.
or confidentiality.
Okay.
So sometimes
Because I wanted to
sounds
travel up to the Daybell one. I was wanting to go
Oh.
up to that one. That would have been good.
That would
But
have been a good one.
I didn't get
because she was
my-
crazy.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should
Well,
take a
well,
girls'
this one-
trip, Park City or wherever, and just go first come, first serve. I wonder how early we'd
Yeah.
have to get
Okay,
there.
I'm seeing. I just typed in Google. How can I go to the Kouri Richins trial?
Okay, good.
Let's see what it says. Oh, it's just a bunch of articles about it.
We'll scroll down.
I am.
Won't it
scrolling.
tell you a little? Okay.
Well, we could just find out when it is, I guess. and
Scheduled
drive
to
up there and-
begin February 26th.
Okay. Now you're talking. I wonder
Katie's
what the
getting it
best
written
day
down.
is.
She's putting it in our calendar.
Oh, but actually, jury selection starts on February 10th. And then the trial will start on February 23rd and is scheduled to go until March 26th.
Oh.
Oh, we have like a whole month.
So,
Come on, Katie, do we have to go again?
so this, but this is saying you can watch like remotely.
But we want, we want to be live.
I want it
In
live.
It's going to be held at Silver Summit Courthouse. And it does say trials are open to the public, but seating is limited. For high-profile cases, it is advisable to arrive early. Note that some specific hearings may be closed to the public at the judge's discretion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
this one probably won't be.
Won't be. Yeah, because I know the Daybell one was open.
Profile. Yeah. Well, the Daybell was open.
Yeah, that
Wow,
one was
why
open.
didn't you
That's
say?
why.
You should have
Well,
texted
'cause-
me and said, let's go.
I know you would have gone with me. I don't know. I just
know.
was like, dang, I wish I'd go up to it, but I knew it was in Idaho and thought, oh,
You know,
Yeah,
what
well,
if
this
it's a
one will be
lame
pretty
day?
close that you guys could probably.
Yeah, this one, it'd be, half-hour drive. Boom.
We'll probably go to a serial killer. He'll get out, remember every face that was there and kill us.
Yep.
That will be the one we go to.
This is what we'll do. Kim and I will go first and check it all out. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, because we don't really know what we're doing. Then we'll get it all sussed out.
Okay.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
And
Figured out, yeah.
then we'll plan one sometime.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. I love it.
Yeah.
hey, Kim and Katie.
Yeah,
and
how many?
Camille.
Oh,
Is that the perfect place to end it?
No, what were you going to
I
say,
love
Kim?
it when Nate does that. Nothing. I was just going to keep going on with this fun
'Cause-
shenanigans. But thank you, Nate. Keep us in check.
Check. Yeah.
Good boy.
Mhm.
Hey, Kim and Katie. Have we had a fun podcast with Camille back today?
We
Yeah.
have. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, we've laughed so hard that we've cried,
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
and we've learned a lot, and now we've got a fun adventure to follow up on in future weeks. Hey, Kim and Katie and Camille. It's been a slice.
Toodaloo.
Take it easy.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
My fact checks, my 2 cents on last week's episode.
Other fun facts.
Hey, Kim and Katie. Camille here. I just wanted to give my 2 cents about the doom scrolling. Now, I hear what you're saying, that you looked it up. And, the official definition of doom scrolling is scrolling but feeling the doom and gloom and feeling really bad. Anyway, I still think that it's sociably acceptable to call doom scrolling when you're just like scrolling for hours on end with no purpose other than you've fallen down a rabbit hole or you're just mindlessly scrolling, which happens to the best of us. I had to at one point put a timer on my Instagram app because I was finding that I'd put my daughter down for a nap and I'd be like, okay, while I'm waiting for her to settle, make sure she settles, I'm going to just scroll on Instagram. And then her whole nap would pass and I had spent the whole time doom scrolling, as I would call it, rather than actually getting any chores done or anything that I wanted to get done. This is all my opinion. I guess that's what 2 cents is, right? Where, you say Band-Aids is the brand, but actually they're called like adhesive bandages or whatever. It's like as a society on a whole, we have decided that these things have a name. And I feel like as society on a whole has decided that like doom scrolling, even though it has the definition of being like the doom and gloom of all this depressing stuff, I think you can still use it as like mindlessly scrolling for a longer amount of time than you probably should, and that should can still be called doom scrolling. So that's all my thoughts on that. Thanks, you guys. Bye.